There are moments that words simply can't describe, moments where a single glance, a subtle smile, or a soft tone reveals more than an entire conversation could. For fans who have followed Wang Yibo closely, they know exactly what this means. Because while Yibo may seem distant, polite, and restrained with most people around him, something shifts, something magical happens whenever he's near Xiao Zhan. The difference in how Wang Yibo greets his friends compared to how he greets Xiao Zhan isn't just noticeable, it's palpable. You can feel it. You can see it. You can almost sense the invisible warmth that radiates between them, a silent current of understanding that makes even the most ordinary moments unforgettable. To the public eye, Wang Yibo is calm and composed, a man who rarely wears his heart on his sleeve. He greets his colleagues with a nod, a polite smile, or sometimes just a subtle bow. No unnecessary gestures, no dramatic displays of affection. Everything about him is precise, efficient, and perfectly in control. At award shows, behind-the-scenes clips, or interviews, he often maintains a respectful distance from those around him. It's not coldness, it's simply who he is. The reserved artist who prefers actions over words and silence over noise. But when Xiao Zhan walks into the frame, that wall of restraint begins to melt. For fans who've been there since the Untamed, the difference has always been obvious. There's an unmistakable softness that takes over Yibo's face. His eyes, usually steady and unreadable, suddenly sparkle. His lips curve into a gentle, genuine smile, the kind that comes from a place of comfort, not obligation. It's as if Xiao Zhan brings out a version of Yibo that no one else can reach. His voice lowers, his posture relaxes, and his attention sharpens, completely focused on the person in front of him. Every greeting becomes more than a casual hello. It becomes a silent confession, a recognition of someone who means far more than words can express. You can tell so much about Yibo by watching how he moves around Xiao Zhan. He leans in slightly when Xiao Zhan speaks, eyes never wandering. Sometimes, he'll tilt his head just enough to listen more closely, as though the rest of the world fades away. Fans have caught countless moments, Yibo offering him water before anyone else, fixing Xiao Zhan's microphone, or brushing off lint from his costume during a shoot. Tiny gestures, easy to overlook, yet full of quiet care. When he's with other friends or colleagues, these gestures disappear. Yibo becomes polite again, almost formal. No lingering glances, no spontaneous smiles, no instinctive touches. But with Xiao Zhan, he forgets the cameras. He forgets the audience. He becomes himself. It's not something he tries to hide. It's something he can't. Wang Yibo is not the type to smile easily. His fans know that. He's the cool, stoic type, unreadable, mysterious, almost untouchable. But every single time Xiao Zhan is nearby, that image falls apart completely. There's a light in his expression, a gentleness that cannot be faked. His eyes crinkle, his lips soften, and suddenly, the world witnesses a side of Wang Yibo that feels utterly different, vulnerable, human, and full of warmth. Even when he tries to control it, he fails. Cameras have caught him biting his lips, hiding a grin, or lowering his gaze when Xiao Zhan says something charming. It's as if his body betrays him every time. That's the power Xiao Zhan holds, the ability to make Wang Yibo feel. And fans? They feel it too. The electricity between them, the laughter that comes too easily, the comfort that can't be scripted. People love to label things. They're just friends, some say. But anyone who's watched them knows it's never that simple. Because what kind of friendship changes your entire demeanor? What kind of friendship softens your voice, relaxes your posture, and brightens your eyes the moment one specific person walks in? With everyone else, Yibo is careful. With Xiao Zhan, he's free. Their connection isn't loud or flamboyant. It's quiet, the kind of connection that speaks in silences, in looks, in subtle gestures that only they understand. And that's why it's so powerful. Because love, or something very close to it, often hides in the smallest details. There's something almost cinematic about the way they interact. You can see it in how they look at each other without speaking, how they seem to know what the other is thinking. It's an unspoken dialogue, one that transcends the need for language. When Xiao Zhan laughs, Yibo's eyes automatically turn toward him as if drawn by gravity. When Yibo speaks, Xiao Zhan listens with that calm, attentive gaze that seems to say, "I understand." It's not forced. It's not performance. It's a connection that feels natural, something that belongs only to them, no matter how much the world watches. What makes this all so touching is that Wang Yibo, a man known for his cold composure, can't hide it. Every time Xiao Zhan's name is mentioned, his entire energy changes. There's no denying it. He doesn't have to say, "I care." You can see it in the way his eyes soften when Xiao Zhan's face appears on a screen. You can hear it in the way his tone shifts when talking about him. And you can feel it in the air whenever they share the same stage, an invisible thread connecting them, pulling them closer, even when they stand apart. It's the kind of bond that doesn't need grand gestures. It exists quietly, naturally, and that's what makes it so special. Over the years, both have faced challenges: public scrutiny, rumors, career pressure, and endless speculation. Yet, despite everything, that spark between them never really fades. Even when they go months without appearing together, the moment they share the same space again, everything falls back into place. The looks, the smiles, the warmth. It's as if no time has passed. For their fans, those moments are priceless. They remind us that genuine connection, no matter how rare, can survive anything. And perhaps that's why people are so drawn to them, because what they share feels real. It's not about labels. It's about emotion. So yes, there's a difference, a profound one. When Wang Yibo greets his friends, it's simple, polite, distant. But when he greets Xiao Zhan, it's something else entirely. There's affection in his tone, softness in his eyes, and warmth in his every movement. It's as if, in that moment, the entire world fades away, and all that's left is him and Xiao Zhan. Every hello becomes more than a word. It becomes a story, a confession, a promise. Because when Wang Yibo looks at Xiao Zhan, he isn't just greeting a friend. He's acknowledging someone who changed his life, someone who sees him for who he truly is. Maybe that's why their fans never get tired of rewatching their old clips, analyzing every glance, every smile, every tiny movement. Because deep down, we all recognize that kind of connection, the one that defies logic, the one that exists in the spaces between words. It's the kind of bond that makes you believe in something more, something beautiful, something worth waiting for. So the next time you see Wang Yibo greet someone, pay attention. His nods, his smiles, his gestures, they're always measured, always calm. But when it comes to Xiao Zhan, his entire heart is written all over his face. And maybe that's what love really is, the difference between how you greet everyone else and how you greet the one person who feels like home.